welcome to Riffs on Writing with Andy and Caroline, where we answer your writing and publishing questions in 10 minutes or less.
And today we might make it under 5. So, woohoo! Today we're talking about whether or not you need to hire a professional cover designer for your book. Caroline's brief answer to this is
yes, please.
Mine too. And we'll talk about it can be expensive, but we'll talk about some cheaper ways to get it done in a little bit. But first, Caroline, why do people need professional covers?
Because that famous expression, don't judge a book by its cover, is wrong. We all do it. It's just natural. It's something we do. I know that I've picked up books just based on their cover. I do the same thing if I am picking out a bottle of wine for somebody. I will look at the label first, and that is what draws my eye to it. We're just visual creatures. And especially if a book is being sold online, as so many books are, and you can't really get away from that, that is often the first and only thing people really see about your book. And they're going to make that snap decision. So, yes.
Yeah. And I would say too, there's a graphic design element to this that unless you are a professional graphic designer, it's difficult to get the cover to fit the specifications for various retailers. Like, where do you put that box for the barcode? And how do you make the spine the right width to fit so it doesn't end up all wonky when you go to print it? That stuff is difficult to learn on your own. So it's really nice to have a graphic designer do it for you.
And Andy has a great story because covers become dated, and what you ideally want is a book cover that's timeless, that will always tell people what your book is about.
That's right. Yeah. And the first book I put in the world was a self-published author, is a book called The Slaves Have Names. My then husband did a passable job creating the first cover. I kind of liked it. But a few years after it was out, it was sitting on the counter of a good friend's mom. And my good friend's sister came in and said, eek, I can do better than that. And she's a graphic designer, and she did. So if you look that book up, you'll see her cover. It's much better now. So.
And, of course, it's very difficult to sometimes just to gather the money for all these things when you're self-publishing or indie publishing your books. So yeah, it may be quite expensive to get a bespoke cover. So there are plenty of services out there where the covers are pre-created for you, or where you can help work through it yourself and give your own ideas to it. There's a bunch of services like that, and that can save you some money. But
that's right. And you can go on pre-made covers on Facebook and just search them.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of them, the groups that will come up with them in there. Yeah.
But this is your calling card, right? This is your this is what you're putting out in the world. So respect your words enough to really get a great cover that matches your work.
That's right. And if you want a good recommendation, I use Deranged Doctor Designs. They do covers for me, and they're amazing.
Great.
Thanks, you guys.
So if you enjoyed this video, please like and share and follow and all that great stuff. And we will see you next time. Of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.